Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video we explored a huge portion of the Kakari Wilds, and in today's video I'm hoping we can finish and then go back to Ostagar, turn in some quest, and see what's next. So here we go. And let's see, I remember that there was this unmarked quest, a pinch of ashes, and it talked about a ledge with some ashes and a sunken temple. And I remember there being a sunken dome. Oh, there it is, right there. Sunken dome temple over here. And let's go up here. Oh, there's a death root.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Maybe. And then pile of rocks. Maybe this is what it means. So you see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. This is it. Okay. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Now remember, if we sprinkle the ash, a spirit is supposed to appear and give us a wish. But I doubt that's what's going to happen. Okay, we sprinkled. Oh, and ooh, summons Gazarath from slumber. Not a friendly spirit, looks like. Let's taunt. And then turn from the raid. Turn from the raid. Oh, ouch. That hurt.
Any last words?
Ooh, ow, that hurts.
Here we go.
All right. Codex is updated with a shade, so that must tell me what this is. Okay, I was right. It does tell me what that was. Oh, chainmail. Is that better? Medium armor. That is better. Let's see. Chainmail. I don't got chainmail boots. And I don't have chainmail hands. Oh, and a
This
pile
should
of
be
eggs.
easy enough.
Enchanter's Footing for a mage, 6 defense. Alright. Well, let's go back. It looks like it loops in over here, but let's go back this way and see if there's anything over there. Like a flower to pick, or a weed to pick, or some roots to pick. But I feel like we're getting near the end of the Korcari Wilds. I feel like we're coming to a close. I don't know if we're gonna come back here, but I feel like... Oh, wait. That's always a good sign. Those look like tree stumps. I wish there was better field of distance viewing. No? Oh, there's elf fruit. Oh, and I see a dark spawn right there. Let's see if I can pick this. No, I can't pick it first. Well, let's go kill these guys and I'll come back and pick my flowers. Alright, so Hurlock. Oh, there's a yellow. Well, let me pick up these guys. Let me shield bash this dude. Let me attack this dude. I feel like I got most of them. And then they should do with their tactics to kill them, and that's... Alright. Taunt! Oop, no, I didn't mean to move! Alright.
Right.
I love getting Lyrium potions. I love that. I mean, if you were playing a mage, totally worth it, but I'm assuming I'm going to get a mage at some point in my party.
On it.
Maybe. Would hope. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm moving my screen around really fast. But I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eyes. Oh, look, there's the Warden's Cache. Well, let's pick the death root first. Right. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these things. And let's check up here. What does it say? It says Grey Warden Outpost. I mean, it fell down a long time ago, I'm guessing. But, like, what makes it fall down? Was it attacked, or... Okay, I had to save again, and let's, see what happens.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Can we discuss that you need to put on a shirt? Because I don't know how that actually holds everything up, but I feel like everybody probably who sees that says that. I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The Wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse.
Yeah?
I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
She thinks I'm handsome. Well, I will be polite since you think I'm so handsome. I am Edward. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Okay, well then, who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
All right, can you take us to her then?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
She likes me. She thinks I'm pretty and she likes me. Or handsome.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
Oh, I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous. I'm not really sure what to make of you two, so I'm gonna say I'm not really sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Well, thank you for returning them, but what do you mean it's... And how do you know all this? These are all good questions. Well, let's... what do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
She just seems like she's embarrassed of her mom when she's rambling on and being silly. She's like, ugh, people. All right, that was fun. I liked them. They were great. Hopefully we get to see them again. Okay, so my Grey Warden's cache updated. You've recovered the treaties. You should return to Duncan once you have acquired enough Darkspawn blood. But there were other quests. Oh yeah, the Mabari Hound. That's one. And it's nighttime. So I feel obligated to...
Loge may not think much of the Grey Wardens, but the king was wise to bring you here.
Thanks. I feel obligated to run around and do stuff. Well, by do stuff, that means talk to people. I already talked to you. Oh, let's go to the kennels and turn in... Yeah, here we go.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I did. Yes, in fact, I have one of them with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
It doesn't seem like very much, but thank you, that should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
Okay, you got 20 silver, quest completed. You gave the flower you found in the wilds to the kennel master. Alright, I'm gonna run around everywhere again real quick and probably vendor a bunch of stuff, and then I will be right back. Okay, I've done a quick run through, nothing really out of the ordinary, just kind of the same stuff. So I'm going to turn in our 2 Grey Wardens quests to Duncan and see what happens.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have been successful.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Oh, let's see. Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Okay, now will you tell us what all this is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Are you saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle.
Yeah.
You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Yeah.
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yeah, stop your yammering. You guys are giving me a headache.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Yeah, I mean... Dude, you chose to leave your pregnant wife for a lifetime commitment. And now you're waffling. You should just not have left. But in reality, will you both just shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Processing? Yeah, nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Yeah.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Okay, but what kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, quest completed. Oh, quest updated. Let's do those real fast. So, quest completed. Ostagar, let's see. Join the Grey Wardens. You found and spoke. Tainted blood. Guessing that's all that stuff. But my next quest was after the joining. You have survived the joining and are now a Grey Warden. Congratulations. I feel like I don't know if I'm in a congratulatory mood. When you are ready, join Duncan at the strategy meeting. Apparently the king wishes to meet with you again. A new screenshot and items. Hang on. Let's see if I can talk to these guys.
We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Okay. Let me talk to Alistair.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep... If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad and... Well, it won't be pretty.
No. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna inventory management one last time before I go talk to the king and run around the camp one more time, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've gone in, cleaned up my bags again. All the new items I'd received were the weapons and armor from Jory and Davith, so that's kind of creepy. But then I ran around and nothing really new and exciting, just my dog barking at me a lot and random conversations. Nothing like in depth, just more like conversations in passing. So I'm back here to go to this meeting, the meeting that includes, looks like, a revered mother. I don't know who that is. The king, it looks like Foldred, Kaelin, let me see. So I get a better angle over here. I'm just trying to figure out who all these people's names are. Yeah, Aldred, King Kaelin, Loghain, and Duncan, and a revered mother. So let's see what they all have to say about the upcoming fight.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kaelin. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Maric did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
Yep. Thank you, Your Majesty. I don't feel very special, but you don't need to worry about that.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kaelin. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
All right, I'll do my best, Your
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Seriously?
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yeah.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Okay. Stop your whining. It is kind of an important job. So where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Okay. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Or you could just tell me. Just in case he dies as well. Can we join you after let me start again. Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Okay, what if an archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Okay. How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any... I mean, this seems like a stupid question, but I'll ask it. Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Okay.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
Oh, God.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Okay, I know what we have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alistair's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Just a little. Tower of Ishal. King Cailan has asked you and Alistair to light the beacon to signal when the Darkspawn Horde have committed themselves to battle. Terran Loghain's men will then charge to the Horde's flank. Okay, so I've fiddled around with some tactics, and I leveled up Alistair, and I think we're just about ready to go. I know there's not much time yet, but not much time yet. There's not much time left, but I want to see what I can get done the next couple minutes. Oh, cutscene. Sweet.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Oh my goodness, that was really intense. Well, that does bring us to the end for today. So thank you again for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with another Dragon Age Origins video, and we will see how this battle progresses.